I'm going to talk about a technique called bottom bugging. It's actually the process of taking a swing head type bait, which this is a Biffle HardHead, and throwing it out there and reeling it real slow. You've seen Tommy Biffle, you've seen Mark Davis, you've seen a lot of different guys perfect this technique over the last few years, and it's really caught on, especially in Arkansas, as being one of the top techniques for catching bass throughout the year, because it's the #1 crawfish imitating bait out there. And what it does, it consists of, what I have here is actually the Biffle Bug Jr. on a 1/2 ounce head, or 7/16 ounce HardHead, and I'm throwing it on our custom series football jig rod. Now, most people that throw a HardHead or something like that, they're going to tell you that everybody has their own preference in rod. I like a heavy action rod. I think that this really sets the hook better, because there's a lot of times where, especially on the end of your cast, those fish will eat it on the very first crank of the handle. And you've got to have a strong rod. This football jig rod is a moderate fast rod, but it still has strength throughout the rod. So you're still going to have the backbone that you need to actually set the hook the right way. And on this, I actually have our new Speed Spool LFS system. This is a $99 reel, but I'm telling you right now, there's not a better $99 reel. I don't even know if there's a better $129 reel than this $99 reel. It's cast great. It has a magnetic drag system, or cast control system. Has a great drag. It's great for anybody from a beginner to somebody that I know professionals that use this reel, because it's that good. But going back to throwing the HardHead, you can throw a HardHead in every situation. As long as there's crawfish in the lake or bluegill, it's going to be a great imitating bait. The process of throwing a HardHead is pretty simple. Everybody asks me all the time, how do you fish a HardHead? How do you know how to retrieve it? The #1 thing is you cast it out there, whether you're in a foot of water or 30 foot of water, and you match the HardHead size, the actual weight size, to the depth of water. So if I'm fishing 2 to 5 foot of water, I'm fishing a 5/16, which is like a 3/8. If I'm fishing in 3 to 6 foot of water, I'm throwing the 1/2 ounce. If I'm fishing in 6 to 12, I'm throwing the 3/4. And anything deeper than about 12 to 15, I'm throwing a 1 ounce. The whole idea, though, is you cast that HardHead out there, and you reel as fast as you can while keeping bottom contact. So if I have to reel it this fast while I'm keeping bottom contact, that's as fast as I need to be reeling the bait. It has to stay on the bottom the whole time. That's the whole idea behind it. So if I can keep it on the bottom and reel it this fast, that's how fast I need to reel it. So that's the #1 thing. Reel it as fast as you can while keeping bottom contact. The other question I get is, how do I know when a fish bites it? Because a HardHead, if any of you have ever thrown it, you don't always know when that fish bites it. Sometimes it just loads up, sometimes it just gets weird. The best thing you can do, and the best advice I've ever heard, is as soon as you feel that bug and HardHead lose contact with the bottom, you've got a fish on there, you need to reel down and set the hook. You might not ever feel that fish on there, you might not even see your line jump or anything. You're just going to feel a difference. You're not going to feel that rock or anything on the bottom, and that's when you'll catch them. So, I was talking to Tommy Biffle about it the other day, and he actually told me that there's a lot of times that he's sitting there reeling it in, and he sees his line swim off to the side. And I actually had it happen the other day, and it was pretty cool. And I actually saw my line swim off. I never felt a bite. I never even anything. I never even felt a dip from the bottom, really. And I saw my line just kind of dart out to the side, and I set the hook, and it was a 5-pounder. So you never know. You just got to always pay attention when you're throwing this bug and HardHead, because you never know when that bite might happen, and you might not ever even feel it.